Hello everybody, I'm Lizzie Kiwi and welcome to another Create a Sim video. It's been a while since I've done anything like this, but it's Gritty Loves on YouTube recently did a video where she took some Sims, some random Townies, and turned them into random occults, and I really wanna give that a go. So that's exactly what we're gonna be doing today. We are going to be having 3 Townies, the first one being Zoe Patel. Then we have Lilith Vatore, and the last but not least, one of the newer Townies from the Life and Death expansion, we have Specter. So this is our 3 Townies. I have duplicates of them to have their original forms, of course, but we're gonna start off with Zoe, and how we're gonna do this is I'm just gonna take a random wheel that I've made for a bunch of occults, and we're gonna see what we get for this sim, and then the next and the next. So this is my wheel that I made. I have plant sim, alien, vampire, mermaid, witch, werewolf, elf, fairy, ghost, orc, and plant sim on this. So quite a few options. A lot of these not really things you can even get in the game, but I wanted a variety, so we're gonna go ahead and spin for our first sim. We are gonna turn her into an elf, okay? Just like with It's Gritty Loves, she also got elf first, so that's a lot of fun, but let's get to it. First things first, I am just gonna take off everything that she has on currently as per usual. And usually I do skip this out mainly just because it takes me such a long time to do. And I tend to go silent because I focus so much. But I think just for Zoe, I will keep in the skin details just so that you guys can get a little idea of how I do things around here. So I love using these nose shaders. They are from Fayish and they are so much fun to use. Freckles, I do think I am gonna give her freckles. I do want her to obviously look semi-similar to what she usually looks like, but also very different because she is gonna be an elf now, you know, so she's gonna have to look different. I think I'm actually just gonna do this one. It's so simple, but it's so cute. I also almost always use this Boo Boo blush. It just adds a little color and shading to their cheeks. I love it so much. Also, this shading from Sim Andy is one of my new absolute obsessions. I love it so much. I do usually layer this one with this one, but in another category, if that makes any sense at all. Pretty much just a bunch of shading the whole time, so some more from Fayish. I do like to add these highlights as well from Peachy Fairy. So it just is about adding dimension to the face, really, and some blush and stuff like that. Because in the end of the day, that's what's gonna make the sim look the most different. We will, of course, be changing up the eyebrows as well. I don't really know what I want to go for. She has a pretty weird eyebrow shape to begin with, so I have to find something that's gonna work well with that. I think actually we'll do this one. This is pretty cute and simple. Of course, though, we are going to need like really elfy ears, so I think I'm gonna go for these, then just kind of shrink her natural ears down a little bit. That way you won't really see them once we add on hair. Now I'll be doing the makeup for this. We obviously want something really like fairy and kind of foresty and elfy, so I'll say green. Probably. I'm gonna keep it simple with something like this. We'll of course add in some eyeliner. I do think I wanna maybe do something fun for the eyeliner. Maybe something like this. I really love how that looks. We'll do some eyelashes as well. I do think I wanna do brown ones. I don't really like how this is looking. Hold on. Maybe something like this. It is looking really cute so far. I am really loving this. I'd say something like this is really nice. I don't really think elves have like a very specific type of eye. I don't think, at least. So for this, I am just gonna keep the brown and maybe do an overlay like this because that is so fun. And then I'll do the hair. Of course, we are gonna add some more elven accessories and stuff to this, but I want to get the hair out of the way first. And this is one of my favorite hairs to use when I have like an elven type sim. Of course, I do need it to be brown though, because she does originally have brown hair. She already looks so much different to what she normally looks like, but I also want to see if we can maybe add some more like head accessories to this. Maybe even something like this or this one. I don't really know. Oh, the difference is that it's bigger. I do also have like these type of things that I got. I don't really want to use these ones just in case I do get a plant sim so that I can use this for the plant sim one. So I'm not going to use it for the elf. But I do still want to go for like a very naturey look, if that makes sense. So like I want to do like a woodland elf, not like a high elf. And so I actually think I am going to go for this one. I do think I will change the hair then so that it matches this a bit better. I think we'll go for something like this. I really love how this is looking. She's so cute. Oh my goodness. I definitely want to add some earrings and stuff to this. I don't know if I have like nature-esque earrings, but we'll have a look-see. I think I'll keep the earrings more simple by just giving her these golden ones. As for the outfit, however, I do have a few new items that I want to take a look at that I think will be absolutely perfect for this. Yes, okay, so we can go for almost like this type of vibe, which could be a lot of fun. I know if we get a plant sim, this would be perfect, but I also have things like, for example, this that could work really well for a plant sim. So I am going to be doing this for the sim. And then we're just gonna add on a few other things to this as well. Maybe honestly we just do these little sandal-esque shoes because I mean that is really cute. But before we do the whole last but not least put on a little necklace and everything, I do think it could be really cool to see if we can find some tattoos. Like look at this, we can keep them white as well because I don't know, I feel like that is so cool. Like look at that, OMG, I love this. And then last but not least we will look for a little necklace for her. I actually think just this little flower is perfect. So with that, this is the whole outfit for our elven Zoe Patel. It's really simple, but honestly, I think it gets the point across that she's a little elven lady. And then this is the before, so it's a world of a difference. To be fair, before she was like florally and cutesy, so kind of same vibe, but very different at the same time. But I do love how she turned out, and nonetheless, this is such a cool vibe. But now we are on to our next sim. We'll be doing a Lilith Vatore. So I'm gonna go ahead and spin the wheel. Okay, so for Lilith, I think if we conveniently land on vampire, I will spin again. But we got orc. Okay, this is definitely an interesting one. So this is not one that I was really expecting to get today, but I thought it would be a fun one to add nonetheless. So let's get to it. Of course, we will start off by taking off all of her thingies as well. And then I will be doing the skin details, but this time I will be back once I am done with them. This is what we have after the skin details, and I know what you're thinking. What the hell? She's green. Yeah, that's because almost every orc I've seen is green. Okay, so we're gonna be doing green. And for the makeup, I have no idea what I want to do. I think I want to keep it like almost dark and scary looking. So like something like this would be perfect. We are definitely gonna do some dark eyeliner as well. There we go. This is all of the makeup done. I don't have many green like lipsticks, so this is the best we're gonna get for that. For the hair, I do have like a little reference picture, and all of the pics I'm seeing are like really nice hair, actually, not gonna lie. But they all do look pretty tough, if that makes sense. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, simply put, these women look like they can and will beat you up. So I think I'm gonna go for this hair, as I really do love this one. And I am, of course, gonna see if I can find some orc teeth, because I know I got some. Now, unfortunately, her lips are in a little bit of a weird spacing, so I think these are gonna be the best. We'll do perfectly white ones because in another life she was a vampire and I feel like vampires take care of their teeth. I don't know if that's like a stereotype, but I just feel like they do. I definitely also think I want to add like a fur thing. So like this is perfect. I don't know what it is about orcs, but they do give me very much like medieval Viking type vibes. She's not even done yet and I'm already obsessed. I definitely want to see if I can find a cape. I know I have one. I have this one, which can definitely work for this. I know I have another one, but I don't know where it is. Yeah, I'm not finding it, so I'm just gonna stick with this one. I'm either gonna make it green, brown, or black. And honestly, I'm leaning toward the black because it looks so nice with her makeup and her hair. All of the inspo I'm seeing is giving very much like medieval barmaiden or warrior type vibes. So that's kind of what I want to do as well. But luckily, most of this will be covered up. So as long as it looks just semi-similar, I think I can pull this off. The pants is going to be one of the most important things for this because it has like a very specific look that I don't know I will be able to achieve with this. I am not finding anything even remotely similar, so I think my genuine best bet for this is gonna be to use these pants and then find boots that are gonna work well with this, go all the way to the top and just look like they make sense. Honestly, I think we'll do these in the brown. It kind of gives the same silhouette. It does look a little bit silly, like don't get me wrong, I see what you're seeing, but it is probably the best that this is gonna get. I will add this like belt thing as well to add just a little bit something extra to look at. And then last but not least, we will be giving this orc a little necklace. There we go. Honestly, is it the most accurate thing I've ever done? Definitely not. Is it the first orc though that I've made in The Sims? Yes, it is. Do I like it? Yes, I actually really do love how she turned out. This is probably my favorite one thus far because this was so much fun to do. So this is the before for Lilith. Obviously a vampire, like so totally different. And then we have the new and, in my opinion, honestly improved Lilith Vatore. I love this. I absolutely adore it. Do let me know what you guys think of the new orc Lilith though. I was truly not expecting to get an orc today, but I'm so glad that we did. Now on to our last sim for today. We'll be doing Olive Specter. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel. I don't know if I have anything specifically in mind that I would like for her to be. But okay, she's gonna be a ghost, and honestly, I think this works so perfectly for her because she has a little bit of an obsession with death. At least I think she does. I mean, she lives in the Life and Death expansion world. I don't know what the name is for that. Don't roast me, okay? So I can only assume she has a little bit of a weird thing with ghosties. I'm again gonna change the skin tone to be more ghost-like, and then I'll do the skin details. So this is what we have after the skin details, and I think this one I actually am going to change up just a little bit the face shape because I want her to look really sad and angry, like she's a ghostly figure that's upset about something of her past life and now she's haunting everyone. Like that's the idea, that's the vibes. So the makeup as well is going to be very dark and gloomy and sad. I think something like this could be fun, almost as if though she was crying and it's permanently engraved into her face. I don't know, I feel like that's a fun little idea. We're gonna give her some lashes as well, maybe just something simple like this. I definitely don't want her to have a lot of color in her face because she is dead. So she's not gonna have a lot of color in her face. I'm just gonna make her lips this black color as well. I love how this is looking so far. And for the eyes, I want it to look dead. That genuinely sounds insane. I'm sorry, but I do mean like this. So like it's very dead looking. It's the only way I can describe it. And I think this is the best one. But what's also gonna make this one even more different is I'm gonna do white hair. And I also have one that I've not used, but I think would be perfect for a ghostly figure. Oh, it's covering up her entire face, but this is so ghostly. This is giving like Ghost to the max, like the Ring type vibes almost. Oh, I so badly want to use this, but I don't want to cover up her entire face. You know what? I am gonna do it. When else am I ever gonna have the chance? We saw her face now. We saw how ghostly it's looking. So at least we know what it's like underneath all of that hair. But I really, really badly want to use this. So I'm going to. I do think for this like vibe that we're going for, we definitely want something that looks either really old and timey or something broken down and creepy like this. Oh, this is definitely a contester for this. Probably my favorite thus far. This is so creepy looking. Or this one, hold on. OMG, this is the perfect woman in a white dress. Oh my, I love this. It's this one. This one has to be the dress we're using for this because it's so giving scary woman in the hallway. I love this. I think I'm also gonna add these creepy little nail claw things into the mix. I don't know, I feel like it adds just a little extra creepiness to the outfit. And then honestly, last but not least, I do want to see what it will look like with a veil or something creepy like that. I say creepy, but a veil realistically is not creepy. But if it's like a ghost bride, horrifying. Oh my goodness, maybe something like this. As if her face isn't already covered enough with the hair, we now add a little hat into the mix as well. And then last but not least, a creepy little necklace like that. It's not really creepy, but I think with the rest of the outfit, it definitely is. But this is the final look. If I saw this in the streets, I would legitimately just turn around and run away. This is the original Olive, just a regular lady, your everyday woman you can see anywhere. Maybe a little funky, but she seems cool. And then this is her now, dead. We can still see her face, like slightly if we move her around, but I really, really wanted to use this hair, especially since, you know, she's a ghost. I love that for her. I did change the hair color, which I didn't do for any of the others. But again, I feel like the whole white look is nice. I can make the hair black. I mean, her hair is originally black, but I feel like this is giving very much the Ring vibes, and it is clipping a little bit with the hat. Honestly though, let's do it. You can maybe just change the hat to be black. I don't know. Let me know which one is your favorite. I think I actually do like this more because the eyes, like seeing the creepy little eyes behind them, that is horrifying. But let me know which version you like the best, the black hair or the white hair. But that is gonna be all of the ladies for today. So to give you guys a little overview again, we had Zoe, who turned into an elf. I made her like a little woodsy elf. Honestly, seeing the others now, she might be my least favorite, but I don't know, I still really do like her. She's very pretty. Then we have Lilith, who turned into an orc, and honestly, I think she's my favorite still. I absolutely love how she turned out, but again, let me know what do you think. And then last but not least, we have Olive, who turned into a ghost, and a very creepy one at that. But again, that is everything for today. So thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please do consider liking and subscribing to my channel, as it really does help me out. And I will definitely see you all in another video. Goodbye, everybody.